Good morning, reading group. So today is Wednesday, and typically on Wednesdays we do Wordly Wise. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to work in your Wordly Wise workbooks on 3 pages. So if you have already read the words and the definitions, you can do the lessons for A, B, and C, and then stop. If you are in the middle of answering the comprehension questions, like you've already read the passage and you're on to the questions and you haven't started the questions yet, you have already started the questions, that is okay. I want you to work on 5 questions and then stop. So if you are at the passage, you can read and reread the passage and answer 5 questions. So just work on 5 questions if you've already come to the passage. Friends who are on a different lesson, you're working on 3 pages. Friends who are in the middle of answering comprehension questions, answer 5. You don't have to answer more than 5. Okay? If you have any questions, you can always email me. I'm also, once you're done with that, I am going to read aloud Mush. And then you are going to answer 3 questions from Mush. So, we are on chapter 3. And remember, they don't have numbers for chapters. They have titles. So this one is entitled, My Mother Gets a Job. So here's the picture of Kelly. Before I was born, my mother used to work in an office. Now she decided to go to work again. She said the extra money would help us get more brand new perfect furniture sooner. My father and mother talked about it. They said they could not leave me home alone while they both worked all day. I said it would be all right to leave me home. They decided they would find someone to stay with me. I did not like the idea. I was a babysitter myself. I did not need a babysitter. It is undignified, I said. My mother found a job in the office of a company that makes frozen chicken dinners. And she found a lady to stay with me, Mrs. Brillo. Mrs. Brillo wore funny-smelling perfume like wilted flowers. All day she sat in the brand-new rocking chair reading the newspaper. At 11:55 in the morning, she would jump up and put 2 frozen chicken dinners in the brand-new microwave. The frozen chicken dinner company had given my mother a big box of frozen chicken dinners on her first day of work. Mrs. Brillo and I would eat our frozen chicken dinners. Then she would recycle the plastic plates, wash the knives and forks, and go back to reading the newspaper. Mrs. Brillo was a nice lady, I suppose, but she was boring, and I did not like the idea of having a babysitter. And here's a picture of Mrs. Brillo. So, questions for My Mother Gets a Job. Number 1, look up undignified in the dictionary. Write the definition. Number 2, what did Mrs. Brillo's perfume smell like? And the last one, number 3, what did Kelly's mother's company make? So remember, if you have any questions, feel free to email. Thanks, guys.